Happy New Year, you guys. How are you guys doing? I feel so excited to start filming or creating back. It's 2025. You guys, I'm so excited for the new year. Well, excited to a point. In case you're seeing my face for the first time, my name is Tosi, and in case you've been here before, you already know how we do. You are welcome back, my real G. So, guys, today we're going to be talking on how to plan for the new year 2025. Without further ado, let's get into the video. I just thought to share these few tips to you guys that I did in 2024 and it really worked for me. And I just felt like, you know what? Let me give you guys because I miss you guys and you need it in 2025. So let's go. The first thing you want to do to plan for the year is to pick a word or a theme, whatever it is that you want to call it. The important thing is you pick a word for the year. It's very important. This is going to guide you like throughout the year. It's going to help you know what you're doing, have a structure. You're not going to feel like you're living the year with vibe and inshallah. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's always very important. For me, 2024 was consistency. That was the year for me. That was the first time I was ever picking a word. So I had to chill, look at the aspect of my life that I felt like I needed to put in more work, I needed to be consistent in. So now it wasn't just content, it was everything. My self-care, self-growth. I needed consistency in so many things. And I'm not going to say a part of me did not suffer from, that not having consistency. It did, but what was important to me was I needed to be consistent. I wanted to be intentional about taking care of myself, about business, about, creating content. And if I'm to score myself, I will give myself a 10. I'm not even lying. I I will give myself 90% over 100. And yeah, it was really good for me because every actions, everything that I did came with that word at the back of my mind. I was always having it at the back of my mind, oh, consistency, intentionality in everything, in every aspect of my life. So you need to pick a word. That word is going to make your year have a structure. So to everything that you do, you need to always remember the word that you're giving yourself for the year. Mine, I feel like it's okay if I share it. Mine for 2025 is ease and softness, or let's just say soft. I just feel like that's the word that I want for this year, and that's how I want my year to be. Do you understand? It's just like you seeing a billboard and it put soft 2025. Do you understand? Or consistency in 2025, something like that along that line. So it's always very important for you to pick a word. It's really going to help you know what to do, how to act, and yeah, make you very intentional about the year. Yeah. So the next thing you want to do is to be sure about what you want for the year. Now, like I said before, you can't be living the year with vibes and inshallah, like, okay, whatever happens. It's okay to have an open mind. We're going to talk about that later on. But you need to know what you want. Do you want to go to law school? Do you want to start a business? Do you want to relocate? What is that thing that you want to do for the year? Be sure about it. Okay, this is what I want to do. I want to start a business. Oh, I want to go back to school in 2025, right? I want to have that degree. I want to learn the skill. It's very important. Be sure about what you want for the year. Don't say maybe. Don't wink it. Don't say maybe. Don't say it's like. Don't mix it up. Be very sure. You need to be sure about what you want for yourself every single time, not just in 2025. You need to be sure. You don't need to be weak. You don't have to be weak about what you want because you are not going to have a structure. I don't know how else to say this and how else to explain it. If you're not sure about what you want, let's say it's okay to be indecisive once in a while, but when it comes to your goals, it's very important to be sure. Very sure. Now, let's say I want to have a drink and I say, okay, I don't want Fanta. I think I want Coke. And when they bring the Coke, I'm like, I think I want Fanta. Do you know that the moment I'm using to do all that, time is going. Yeah, time is going. So if you are saying, okay, I want to start a business in February, and in March you are saying, oh no, I think I want to go back to school, or in April you're like, I think I should relocate. You are confused, and it's already March. Do you understand what I'm saying? I know that it is okay, right, to not rush, to not force yourself or put pressure, but you need to be very intentional. What do you want for the year? It is very, very, very important. And to add to this, you need to write them down. Very key. If you can write at the top of your notes, let's use mine, soft, right? What is the sub on it? Oh, I want to be soft with the way that I speak. I want to be soft with this. I'm using little practical things so it doesn't look like it's just goals, 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 goals. It has to reflect your word that you have for your year, has to reflect in every single thing that you do. Do you understand? So it's always very, very important. You can put soft 2025. I want to learn a skill. I want to start that online business. I want to go back to school, right? It's always very important to write them down because when you have it at the back of your head, sometimes you might forget. So it's easy for you to write it down and then go back to it and say, okay, what did I say January 1st, right? Or what did I say January 30th? Do you understand? It's always very important. Write them down so you don't forget. And at the end of the year, you can easily just tick, oh, I did this, oh, I did that. I did that for myself in December. I was like, okay, yes, I did this, yes, I did this. Oh, I didn't do this. Oh, is this something that I want to carry on to 2025? Or something that I feel like I can pick up later on in life. So it's always very, very important to write down your goals, know what you want, and be 100% sure about it. Be sure that that's exactly what you want, not because another person says that's what you should do, or because someone else is doing that you should do it. What do you truly want, and what makes you happy? The next one is taking everything slow and steady in 2025. Now, I know I said, okay, time is going is different from taking it slow. Now, time is going means that you are rushing, you feel like you have like a final destination. You don't, it's life. Like I said before, I was looking at all the things that I wrote in 2023 that I wanted to do in 2024, and I didn't tick some. Why? Because I feel like I didn't do them. And there are some that I felt like I did, but I left. And I said, okay, I could take this to 25. Oh, I could do this later on in life. Do you understand? So it's always very, very important to be slow and steady. Have a direction. Take it easily. Don't just rush and pressure yourself because one thing that will do for you is you're going to be burnt out. Very, 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 very important. That happened to me a lot in 2024, and that was because I was pushing a lot. I was putting a lot of pressure. By March, I was already burnt out for the year. And that was when I told myself that, you know what, I'm not going to be doing this in the coming year. Honestly, I'm not. And I like the way I came into 2025. It was calm, and steady. And I like that. But it wasn't like that in 2024. I came in with the okay, new year, I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to do that. And I was actually doing them. And I was burnt out at March. I was looking at myself, my birthday, and I was like, I'm burnt out. I was burnt out. So it's always very, very important to take things slow and steady. Just make sure that you are moving, but in a slower pace. It's very, very important. It makes you to know when you're doing something wrong. It makes you to know when you're doing something right. It makes you to know when to pause. It makes you to know, okay, I think I can add this, to what I want to do for the year. It makes you to know and check with yourself when you are moving steady and slow. When you are moving slow is very, very important. Yeah. Next one is to come into the year with an open mind. Very important. Yes, you have your word. Yes, you know what you want. Yes, you've written it down. Yes, you're moving slow and steady. But you need to come to the year with an open mind. Anything can happen. Your life can have a 360 in here. And I'm not just saying like just good, bad can happen, the ugly can also happen. So you always have to give room, give space for anything can happen. You have to have an open mind. Anything can happen. And when things don't go the way they are supposed to go, you need to understand that it is okay. Like I said, it's not just 2025. God keep us. We are going to see 26, 27, and that on. So you need to always have an open mind. You don't have to be rigid. You don't have to say, okay, this has to be this has to be this. It's okay if something doesn't go the way they are supposed to go, right? You need to have an open mind. You need to be, I won't say be prepared for the bad, but just have an open mind. Have an open mind that anything can happen, and have a positive mind that anything can have actually happen to you, positively in 2025. It's very, very important. It's really going to help you ease yourself, for the year that, okay, I know I didn't plan this, but this happened. It's fine. We move. Do you understand? It's always very, very important to, go into the year or go into whatever it might be with an open mind. Last but not the least is gratitude. This is something that I really, really tapped into in 2024 that I wish I started doing sooner. You never know how blessed you are until you start to look at the little things. Like, I can walk, right? My hands are working. I can think. Some people don't have this brain, to even think. And I'm not saying that as a shade or whatever, it's just the condition or the issue that they have or they have to deal with, right? But we take so many things for granted as human beings. It's just so very, I don't know how else to say it. But when you look at the little things, now I'm not going to come here and come and tell you that, oh, it's every time I'm grateful, even when I don't get the things that I want. No, but I am giving myself conscious effort to be grateful. So gratitude is something that you need in 2025. I'm not going to lie to you. You need to always be grateful. Where I am right now in stage of my life, someone is aiming to be like me. Me too, I'm also aiming to be like someone else, right? So the what's it called now? The chain doesn't stop. It just always goes like that. Nobody's perfect. The person I'm trying to be like wants to be like another person, right? So it's always very, 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 very important to look at the little things with your beautiful eyes. Very, very important, because this is really going to help you to start living more. Start living more. You need to start living. When I mean living, you need to start to live. You need to be present. This is something that I had to learn seriously in 2024. You need to be grateful. If you have to write something every day that you are grateful for, please tap into it. It's really, really going to help you to see how much of your life is imperfectly perfect, if you put it that way. Yeah, I know you aim more, I know, but nothing is permanent, like they say. Nothing is permanent, no condition is permanent. So you need to know that everything is a stage in life. You might be in this stage for like 5, 10, 1 year, 6 months, but you will always evolve. It's very, very important. The only reason why you not evolve is because you're not allowing yourself to. So practice gratitude. Yeah. So guys, we come to the end of this video. Please give me a thumbs up if you like this video. I really, really appreciate it. And please share my video to someone that you feel might need it. If you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Please join the family. I really, really appreciate it. And please leave a comment for me in my comment section. I missed you guys. Let's start talking in 2025. Yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye all.